everybody. I'm here today to talk to you about a subject which I'm sure you've got a lot of strong feelings about. It's the dreaded timesheet. I know from my own personal experience that filling in timesheets is a horrendous task, something that we all hate doing and adds very little value to our day-to-day jobs. That's the reason why many agencies that we speak to don't even bother asking their staff to do timesheets. Not only is it time-consuming, laborious, but their accuracy is to be questioned, to say the least. Because of course, at the end of the week, most people don't remember what they did on Monday or Tuesday, and therefore end up guesstimating what they did, and therefore we have really no idea really if that's what they did or not. So what I wanted to do is I just wanted to show you a tool that we use at Agency Soft called WorkBook, which actually makes the whole experience of filling in timesheets a lot easier. So I'm here in as a user and basically doing my tasks for the day and for the week. And I'm just looking at a nice easy Kanban view of what I'm supposed to be working on. So this is work I'm planning to work on, which I haven't started yet. This is work I'm working on, which is in progress. And this is work that I've started, but I'm actually waiting for somebody else to give me feedback before I continue. Now, obviously, this is the task I'm supposed to be working on. It's wireframing for this microsite for a company called Aerocentury Corp. But when you see more details of the task, all I actually have to do is open the task card, and I can see things like the briefing and all that kind of stuff I'm supposed to be doing. But let's not talk too much about the task. We're actually doing timesheets, and we're talking about timesheets for the moment. So if I want to register time against this task, the best time to do it is actually when I'm working on it. So there's a couple of things we can do just so that immediately happens. First one is we can actually start and stop a timer. So when I actually start working on the task, I can actually start a timer. I can work on the task, and then when I finish, I can just click on the stop timer. That's obviously nice and easy, and it basically automatically records the amount of time that I've been working on this task. If I don't want to do that, I can just manually create a time entry. Again, I'm still in the task, so it's nice and fresh in my memory, and I can just enter the amount of time I want to work on this job. As it happens, as you can actually see again, nice feature of WorkBook. It actually shows me that I've actually already worked 69 hours on this task. And I was actually only supposed to work 67, so I might have the project manager on my back. And that's something else that, maybe we won't talk about today, but something else to be aware of. And then what I need to do is say, okay, well, I worked about an hour on this task, and I can actually say what I did. So I actually was, developing the website. Okay, and then all I have to do is click OK, and it's done. So my time registration is done. If I don't really want to do that, I can actually just go into the task itself, and I could actually, in the conversation, put in a time entry here as well. But again, probably not worth it. This feature would probably be used if I was actually entering time while I was working in my inbox, and then it would be increments of hours, and and you would go into a lot more detail. So, but again, it's another feature or another way that you can enter your time as you're working, and you're not having to worry about your timesheet. Of course, what's probably going to happen is you're going to get to the end of the day and you're going to be thinking, well, okay, I've still got a few gaps I need to fill in. So you probably are going to have to go and look at your timesheet. When you look at your timesheet, we can pre-configure the system. So by default, the tasks in your timesheet are the things you're supposed to be working on this week. If we don't want to have that pre-default, what you can actually do is you can actually bring in all the tasks you're supposed to be working on for this week with allocated hours, or you can bring in all the tasks you're supposed to be working on and just adding future tasks, okay? You can also see that there's an option here where you can actually pin tasks that you're constantly working on. Like, for example, you might be spending a couple of hours of admin every day, and you might want to put that directly on your timesheet. Then all you need to do is just enter the amount of time in there. If you're still struggling to figure out what you were doing today, WorkBook has a really nice suggestion feature where actually records or tracks which tasks you actually touched and were playing with. And then also all you have to do is go, okay, well, these are the 3 things that I was actually working on. And then all you have to do is add the hours, and it automatically adds it to your timesheet. So that makes timesheets a lot easier to enter than just trying to figure them out at the end of the month. Obviously, you can see here we've got the option of daily or weekly timesheets. I'm just looking at the weekly timesheet here. And so the idea being it's nice and easy to enter time in your timesheets. WorkBook does also have an absence management feature, which we will not want to talk about today. So you can it will actually automatically populate your public holidays and stuff like that. I hope you find this interesting. or as interesting, bearing in mind we're talking about timesheets, as possible. If you like this video, please share it or like it. Otherwise, have a great day, and thank you for your time.